There is something special about watching a romantic movie with your significant other. The warmth of the bed, the comfort of being close to your partner, and watching a beautiful love story unfold together can make your day memorable and probably your night as well. If you and your girlfriend are movie addicts, this video is going to be really interesting for you. We have compiled a list of 10 romantic movies that you can watch and rewatch with your girlfriend and have a fun time together. Before we get into the video, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you don't want to miss more fun videos like this. Number 10, Silver Linings Playbook 2012.
So how did you lose your job?
By having sex with everybody in the office.
Everybody?
I was very depressed after Tommy died.
We don't have to talk about it.
Silver Linings Playbook is a 2012 American romantic comedy drama film written and directed by David O. Russell. The film was based on Matthew Quick's 2008 novel, The Silver Linings Playbook. The story takes place in Ridley Park, Pennsylvania. Cooper plays Patrizio Pat Solitano Jr., a man with bipolar disorder who is released from a psychiatric hospital and moves back in with his parents. Pat is determined to win back his estranged wife. He meets a young widow who offers to help him get his wife back if he enters a dance competition with her. The two become closer as they train, and Pat, his father, and widow examine their relationships with each other as they cope with their personal situations. Frustrating as it can be to watch, nixing nuance for a heavy-handed storyline that convinces viewers of Pat and Tiffany's humanity is forgivable. Number 9, The Notebook, 2004.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
Based on the novel by Nicholas Sparks, this is one of the movies you can watch again and again with your partner and still not feel bored. The story is set in the 1940s where a young and not so affluent man falls in love with a rich woman. Soon they are separated because of their social differences. What happens next? Well, you'll need to watch the movie for that. James Garner and Gina Rowlands co-star in this massively successful picture that started an entire subgenre of big screen Sparks adaptations. Number 8, About Time, 2013.
It's so good to see you.
We've never met before.
Oh no. What do I do?
This underrated rom-com is a date night winner for many reasons. Firstly, the actors. Rachel McAdams is basically this generation's rom-com queen, due to her charisma and natural beauty. And Domhnall Gleeson is an endearing, non-stereotypical male lead. Secondly, it's actually hilarious. Many movies that label themselves as rom-coms aren't comedic at all, but the minor characters in this one will have you laughing with your soulmate. Lastly, it's emotional, but not in the typical predictable romantic film way. This movie will have you in your feels because of the family dynamics and general life lessons it offers, instead of just a sappy romance. Number 7, The Big Sick, 2017.
Wait, we haven't even had sex again yet.
I'm just not that kind of girl. I only have sex once on the first date. I'm just gonna call an Uber.
Most people who have already watched this movie love this one for its cleverness and relatability. The Big Sick is a 2017 American romantic comedy film directed by Michael Showalter. It's based on the true love story of Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon. Peppered with Nanjiani's stand-up comedy, it's definitely funny and romantic. It cuts right to the core of real-life concerns for couples, albeit in an extraordinary circumstance, especially how romantic relationships fit into the boxes our parents build for us. Struggling comedian Kumail Nanjiani, played by himself, is heckled positively by Emily Gardner, played by Zoe Kazan. The two soon find themselves together in Kumail's apartment after confronting her. The two spend some time alone together and she tries to leave via Uber only to find out that Kumail is her driver. Number 6, Hitch, 2005.
Let me give you my number. Do you have a pen?
Yes, I do.
Great.
Hitch is an American romantic comedy film directed by Andy Tennant and starring Will Smith in the title role, along with Eva Mendes, Kevin James, and Amber Valletta. We would never suggest a Will Smith flick as a date night movie, except for this one, where Smith plays a smooth operator and relationship guru, who lends a hand to an awkward but well-intentioned man at finding love. Both guys and gals alike will appreciate the mix of enduring and funny moments. Columbia Pictures released Hitch on February 11, 2005, and it was a box office hit, grossing $371 million worldwide. Number 5, The Lucky One, 2012.
Key?
The Lucky One is an American romantic drama film directed by Scott Hicks and released in April 2012. It's an adaptation of Nicholas Sparks' 2008 novel of the same name. The film stars Zac Efron as Logan Tybalt, a U.S. Marine who finds a photograph of a young woman while serving in Iraq. He carries it around as a good luck charm and later tracks down the woman, with whom he begins a relationship. It grossed over $99.4 million. The Lucky One is filled with swoony sentimental moments involving a pair of star-crossed lovers kept apart by their life challenges and personal struggles. Although the movie means well overall, it does suggest that women need the love of a good man to be able to love themselves. So it's worth watching if you haven't watched it yet. Number 4, Love Actually, 2003.
Oh, hi.
Who is it?
It's Carol Singers.
Love Actually is a 2003 Christmas-themed romantic comedy film written and directed by Richard Curtis. It features an ensemble cast composed predominantly of British actors, many of whom had worked with Curtis in previous film and television projects. What exactly was Richard Curtis trying to say with Love Actually? Is it alright to deliver secret love messages to your newlywed best mate's wife? Will husbands eventually cheat on you with younger mistresses? Is it somehow okay to keep calling Martine McCutcheon fat even though she categorically isn't? Who cares? It's mostly fun. It's the only decent Christmas film in the last 15 years, and the Airport Dash finale soothes over all the sour bits. The final scene with Bill Nye and his manager is guaranteed to thaw a frozen heart. Number 3, The Best of Me, 2014.
They say that God works in mysterious ways, but I honestly cannot fathom why life keeps getting between us.
The Best of Me is an American romantic drama film directed by Michael Hoffman based on Nicholas Sparks' 2011 novel of the same name. At 9 films and counting, the line between Nicholas Sparks film fans and detractors is clear, and The Best of Me changes few minds on either side of the divide. The film stars James Marsden and Michelle Monaghan were once high school sweethearts. They have a bittersweet reunion when they return to their hometown for the funeral of a mutual beloved friend. Seeing each other again after 20 years apart reunites the love they have never forgotten, but they both soon discover that the forces that drove them apart when they were younger pose even more threats today. There is something breathtaking about it, and a lot of it feels like we're following the same beaten path. It was officially released on October 17, 2014, worldwide. Number 2, Titanic, 1997.
Take a look at this drawing that we found just today. A piece of paper that's been underwater for 85 years.
I'll be damned.
James Cameron's Titanic is an epic, action-packed romance set against the ill-fated maiden voyage of the RMS Titanic. The pride and joy of the White Star Line and, at the time, the largest moving object ever built. She was the most luxurious liner of her era. The ship of dreams, which ultimately carried over 1,500 people to their death in the ice-cold waters of the North Atlantic in the early hours of April 15, 1912. On December 19, 1997, the epic star-crossed love story Titanic first premiered. The blockbuster film quickly became a pop culture phenomenon, winning 11 Oscars and turning Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet into superstars. Number 1, The Vow, 2012.
You're in the hospital. You were in a car accident.
Any pain?
My head hurts, doctor.
The Vow is a 2012 American romantic drama film directed by Michael Suzy, and the film stars Rachel McAdams and Channing Tatum as Paige and Leo Collins. The Vow is a well-behaved, tender-hearted love story about impossibly nice people. Paige and Leo are happily married newlyweds, but their idyllic life together suddenly shatters when a car accident leaves her in a coma. When Paige awakens, she has severe memory loss and doesn't know Leo. She also has a confusing relationship with her parents and still harbors feelings for a former fiancé. Despite these difficult obstacles, Leo is determined to renew their bond and rebuild their marriage. The Vow was the 8th highest-grossing romantic drama film produced since 1980. This was Spyglass Entertainment's last film until the company's resurrection in 2019. Next time you need inspiration for a movie night, let these films transport you and your loved one. This is it for today, and I hope you liked the video. If you disagree with our list, please give us your opinion in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to Series Pulse for more top 10 videos.